Join us at 8 o'clock as part of the new lineup of weekly meetings. 8 o'clock on Monday then for that. And at 8:30, we'll go lock-in. And Peter will be able to tell you all about that. We will taste the wines as a live stream, the Wine Ninjas. And if you're new to it and you want to join us, please do. And then at 8:30, we stop the live stream. This is what my plan anyway. We'll stop the live stream after all tasting and talking. And then we'll have a private Google meeting hangout and continue to drink and talk nonsense for the rest of the evening. So if you like wine, if you like coffee and wine, you're in the right country. I thought this meme was quite funny as well. But join us on Monday for the Portugal Good Morning Portugal Wine Club, single variety wines under a tenner. We'll be trying those live on air between 8 and 8:30, and then a lock-in at 8:30, where we'll continue to drink and talk and have some fun, as we've been doing since 2020. Can you believe it? Amazing. It's been going since the lockdown. It was a perfect response to being locked in the homes. And we really got to know each other and bond, the Wine Ninjas. Really lovely to this day. Very closely bonded. Right, let's get on with the Bom Dia Daily then. News, weather, language and culture and well-being here in Portugal. And the first thing I want to go to is another prize. Well done, Portugal. Another world prize, punching way above our weight in terms of population. Isn't it amazing? This tiny country, really, getting on for 11 million inhabitants, and scooping all these lovely awards. Another one, well-being news, another award, topping another table. Well, in the top 3 anyway. This is thank you to Portugal Business News, who we haven't featured before, covering this. I did see snippets of this on social media, and on social media, the the obligatory image is always the lady with the massive what am I going to say, with the massive loaves of bread in the back, in the foreground. And I'm thinking to myself, well, actually, that looks like the prize for the largest bread as well in the world. The way this photograph is made with the perspective. You see what I mean? You've seen that picture before, haven't you, with the lady at the bottom there? Massive loaves of bread that take 3 old ladies, presumably, to lift them across to the bakery. And it was reported in the Portuguese American Journal. Actually, it's a bit more news there. There is in the Portugal Business News. Portugal Business News says Portugal won the prize for the best organic bread in the world at the World Bakery Championship in Italy. Now, you're up against stiff competition, are you not, when you go to Italy and you're talking about food and you're competing on food? Italians, I think, among a few nationalities who understandably claim to have the best food in the world. Portugal has the best organic and nutritional bread in the world. So it's not just organic, it's nutritional as well. Often those two go together, don't they? Cue Peter knit your own muesli jokes coming up, vegetarian jokes, and a bit of vegan bashing from Peter as well, if he's had a few coffees this morning. Look at this, a member on YouTube for 23 months. Thank you very much, T-Duck. Yeah, 22 plus 1 right there. Yes, incredible. Thank you for your support, T-Duck, in that department and in others as well. Yeah, the CGEP Championship. Yes, not any old championship. The CGEP, the Feira Internacional de Padaria, Pasteleria y Gelado. So they were up against Italians on ice cream as well. Gelati, is that right? Distinguish the Padaria Dias Bakery with the award of the best organic and nutritional bread in the world, no less. According to the celebrity bakers, the Portuguese bread contains the flavors of the Serra da Estrela. That's some yellow snow, isn't it? Thus obtaining the name Rosa Negra, meaning black rose. That is the name of one of the most iconic regions of the Serra da Estrela mountain range in central Portugal. Until this moment, I didn't realize or know that. Black rose, a niche in the Serra da Estrela mountains there. So well done to the Padaria Dias. Maybe there's a bit more information on Portuguese American Journal on social media. Look, and Jackie, also a member for 12. That flew by, didn't it, Jackie? Wow. Crikey. All right, thank you very much, Jackie, as well. Portugal has the best organic bread in the world made. Oh, and if you are a member on YouTube, and I haven't made you a member of the Portugal Club as well, do let me know. you should be able to get into gmpvip.com by virtue of being a supporter over on YouTube as well. So thanks, T-Duck and Jackie on that. Portugal has the best organic bread in the world, as we've just discovered. The International Baking Competition, typically referred to as Bread in the City, whoa, Bakery World Cup, is one of the most prestigious global baking competitions as part of that ice cream and patisserie world competition. The artisan, gelato, pastry, chocolate, bakery, and coffee industries. Okay, so it's an industry prize. The championship attracts top-tier professionals, and showcases innovative techniques, trends, and artistry in the bakery world. CGEP is held annually in January it's in Rimini Expo Center, and attracts professionals from all over the world. So well done, Padaria Dias, for winning that prize there. Should we have a look at some weather now? I need to remove those things from the screen there. Thank you as well, Portuguese American Journal as well on that reporting. And not something I've seen anywhere else, actually, which is quite often the case, isn't it? Portugal scooping prizes all over. Oh, let's do this quickly as well. Well-being then. The best countries for a comfortable retirement. Number 3. And we're not surprised, are we, now? We're quite used to it, seeing these sorts of prizes. What's also interesting is to see who else figures in here. Finland. I mean, who'd have thought? Retired to Finland for a comfortable retirement. I really like this. Walter Duval. It is a Facebook public post, so I feel okay sharing it here in the public domain as well. This is how not cynical, but how laissez-faire, and we're just so over it, aren't we? Winning prizes around the world as Portugal. Best countries for a comfortable retirement, according to someone, in brackets. Switzerland is first. I don't think I've seen that before. Switzerland first, New Zealand second. That's understandable, isn't it? And Australia all figuring in the top 5. Spain at number 5, Australia at number 4, and Portugal at number 3. And then we have Canada, Denmark, the Netherlands, Sweden, Luxembourg, Finland. Haven't figured on Finland. Has anyone considered Finland for retirement who might be watching? Thailand, you can understand, at 17, can't you? Belgium at 18. Mexico and Panama at 19 and 20. They're often top suspects, aren't they, for retirement? I imagine I might retire myself at some point in my life to France at 21, Philippines 22, Costa Rica 23, United Kingdom, people retiring to the United Kingdom, not just people from the United Kingdom. 24, Cyprus at 25, Iceland, Malaysia, Dominican Republic, nice place to retire. Singapore, got a few bob to retire in Singapore. 29, United States, retiring to the United States. Number 30, Germany at 31, Brazil at 32, Turkey, Japan, Indonesia, Vietnam, Croatia, and finally Poland there. But number 3, that's Portugal. So well done. A great place to come and enjoy a retirement. Portugal. I'm planning a tour. Okay. Talk of Italy and Switzerland in the chat then. Pam, planning a tour of Italy next year. I've never been there, although my brother lives there. I've enjoyed my couple of visits to Italy. T-Duck also. I think James wants to get over to Italy, likes Italy, doesn't he? And there's a new edition of The Old Guy in Europe just published. He published it. I got a WhatsApp message and then it disappeared. I think it's the moving episode, everybody, because, of course, he told us about the plans to move finally from Ericeira up to Espino. I've been to Rimini, says T-Duck. We took the train there from Florence when we visited San Marino. That sounds nice, doesn't it? And Pam, a visit to Lisbon, day out in Lisbon yesterday. Where are you? Where have you gone? There you are. Hello. We had a day out in Lisbon yesterday. Couldn't listen in as the show no longer fits in with the bus journey times. Well, we'll have to speak to the bus company about that, won't we? And thank you for your introduction to Emma. Really nice talking to Emma earlier this week. And you say you went on a boat trip on the river. It was lovely. We were lucky with the weather yesterday in the capital. That's great. And surely Switzerland is only at the top since Elon revealed that he and his Austrian friends have hidden their gold here. Let's try. I mean, it's quite a good guess as well, isn't it? In Switzerland. Oh, I see. That's a layer upon layer of jokes and digs at Elon Musk there, I think, Peter. All right. So Coach Turner was in, one of our well-being captains, and I'm sure we'll have another new video from Coach Turner soon, and they'll go into the growing old disgracefully the God Squad resources at the Portugal club. Bon dia, Gumpers. If Felice Sesta, congratulate yourselves. You've reached Friday. A bit soggy here in Hertfordshire, but need some exercise. So an umbrella-aided walk, not as a walking stick, I suspect. Although I can see you as Steed from the Avengers for coffee is on the cards. Don't forget the bowler hat as well. And it's a bon dia from Seville in Spain. I can't remember where Hieronymus Maximus, where Michael Heron will be calling us from in Spain, but he'll tell us when he gets here. So, Iberian business this morning, and the idea of an Iberian phone is back on the table, thanks to Michael, who'll be with us in about 5 minutes. Looking forward to chatting with him, and I think you'll find his idea exciting, as I do. JP, bon dia. JP in Porto, hello to you. That's clearly Porto in your YouTube or your Google picture there. Thank you very much, JP, for being with us. And it was a bon dia Gumpers from Jackie early doors, and a bon dia Gumpers from T-Duck as well. I'm hearing, not seeing, as I just got up and needed a cuppa. So I could make a rude gesture at Jackie now, and she will not see it, although she probably is looking at her screen now in anticipation of that. Going back to Italy, we spent 2 weeks in Venice more than 20 years ago. Definitely visit the other islands like Murano and Murano. That's where the glass is, isn't it? And San Michele as well. I love Italy, says T-Duck. My favorite country to visit in Europe, but I wouldn't want to live there. Too crazy for me. And I'm an Italiano as well. What's this? You'll love the food, Pete is telling you, Pam. You'll love it you'll love it anyway in Italy. Can I recommend hiring a boat in Venice, either for the day or for a week? Such a beautiful city by boat. I can hear music. Talking of Venice and the waterways as well. And I don't know why, but I just feel a craving for a cornetto suddenly as well. Bon dia, says James. Bon dia, Gambas. Feliz sexta todos, como va? So, yeah, what's going on with this new edition of the Old Guy in Europe? Bobby O'Reilly limbering up. O'Reilly returns at 8:40 with some amazing news this morning. And Hugh, good morning to you. Hugh in Visu is with us this morning. Good to see you, Hugh. Love to you and Jane. Right, let's have a look at that weather, shall we? We've congratulated Bobby. I don't know if you saw that, but Portugal, Bobby has a background in the bakery. Portugal wins a prize for best organic and nutritional bread there, a world prize, Bobby, that you might be proud of Portugal for. Let's go to the Portugal news then for a bit of weather coverage this morning. They've got a nice summary of the weather we can look forward to over the weekend. A nice little, potted view of the weather. The Portugal news. I've been really enjoying doing my news snippets on the Expats Portugal Town Hall. Last night, I mentioned the 17-meter wave that was recorded. That's nearly 56 feet. If you're waxing your board as we speak, come on over to Nazaré. Who doesn't like to wax their board first thing in the morning? I can see Michael Heron smiling in the green room already. It's just like a warm pair of slippers, isn't it, Michael, being back here? Yes, 56-foot wave recorded in Nazaré, and other news snippets, including to spoon or not to spoon last night. This culture story is running and running, and I've managed to write one of my favourite headlines ever for the Portugal Resident. How do you nosh your nata? So enjoy. Boom! So, yes, who doesn't like to nosh a nata first thing in the morning as well? Jane says, good morning to you as well. I don't think Michael's going to be able to speak by the time he gets onto the screen in a couple of minutes. Let's have a look at that weather from the Portugal news then. It's going to be like this, Michael, if this idea that you're going to talk about, if we pull it off, who doesn't like to pull it off first thing in the morning? Lisbon, Saturday is to be mainly dry with prolonged periods of sunshine and highs of 16 degrees. On Sunday, some light showers are forecast with highs of 15 degrees and lows of 9 degrees. Monday is to be dry and bright. And from Tuesday, some light cloud cover is expected with an average high of 15 degrees. So I think we've still got some rain to look forward to, as it were, but a break in the rain and wind as well. Wet and windy, and the weather's not too great either. The north, the dry Weather is to continue on Saturday with highs of 18 degrees in the north, lows of 2. On Sunday, a wet and grey day is forecast with highs of 14 degrees. Sounds like Saturday is the day to get out and about. Monday is going to be sunny in the north with highs of 17, lows of 2. Rest of the week is to remain dry up there in the north next week. The central Portugal, mild days are to continue on Saturday with imminent cloud cover and highs of 15 degrees. On Sunday, going to be overcast with a chance of rain and highs of 12 degrees as well. Monday is to be sunny and bright with highs of 13, lows of 4. From Tuesday in central, bright and dry. The south, prolonged periods of cloud cover are forecast for Saturday. When temperatures are going to peak at 17. On Sunday, chance of rain, temperatures peaking at 16. Monday, chance of rain is to drop, and the rest of the week we'll see average highs of 18. So a dry week in the south as well. From Monday, Madeira, heavy cloud cover with sunny periods forecast over the weekend, with temperatures peaking at highs of 21 in Madeira and dropping to lows of 16, a low of 16, if only here on the Silver Coast. From Tuesday, cloud cover to lessen slightly and temperatures to drop. Highs of 19 in Madeira. And the Açores finally. Thank you, Portugal News, for this. Heavy showers expected on Saturday, tomorrow, but these are to ease on Sunday when the temperatures are to reach highs of 18 degrees. From Monday, the rain is to return in the Açores and will remain for the rest of the week. So a wet week in prospect for the Azores. The Azores! Right. Let me just make sure I've covered everything I wanted to cover. Michael Heron, Heronius Maximus, back. Joining us live from Spain. I think that's all the pictures I wanted to share with you. Oh, one quickie actually. There is a crowd. This is the daily deal today, actually. If you like the 8,000 Kicks shoes made of hemp, you can't smoke them. We did cover that. That's how the idea started. A shoe you could smoke, but they are hemp shoes, and they're doing a Kickstarter. See what they did there. Kickstarter. It's a trainer company, shoe company. I've got a wallet as well made of hemp. Meet the Trekker, a stylish waterproof sneaker. Now I quite like these because they look like a trekking shoe, quite good for rough terrain. If I'm going to go out walking with the dogs, they're going to retail at 165, and you can get them if you go for the early bird Kickstarter special. You can get $66 off. They're doing a dollar price. That's interesting. The ultimate waterproof travel shoe are coming to Kickstarter, so you can get them at the early bird price. I think that's and they'll be released in February. And I've got a link for that if you want to know more. Let me just very, very quickly. Sorry, Michael, to keep you, but I just want to show the page where we've got I've got a runny nose. Can't believe it. Blimmin' heck, I'm going to hide behind the microphone until I get a chance to, to wipe my face. Right, okay. This is 8,000 Kicks. And if I take that off the screen, you'll be able to see it. We're going to be starting with proper Good Morning Portugal programming with Michael in just a moment. But yeah, there they are. That is that's counting down then. 18 days, just over 18 days. You can get the $99 price. I like that shoe. Powered by hemp, it says on the side, and it's got their nice and easy step-in design. You see that? Isn't that great? Step-in system, fully waterproof. Go swimming in those and kick water like that. They're vegan and sustainable. Unseen shoe comfort. I don't know what that means, but what I love so much is how here the founder Bernardo works with his grandmother on this, Otilia, with over 50 years experience in textiles, a responsibly sourced production facility in China where people are averaging a salary of $700 to $750, and a fourth generation factory finishing. I think this is a finishing that takes place here in Portugal. So well done, 8,000 Kicks. Brilliant stuff. Good luck with that Kickstarter there. I'll put the link in the chat in just a moment for that. But let's welcome a dear mate of ours. Where's this? Where's my sound? I need to give him a big round of applause. He cannot join us. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong here. He cannot join us on the screen without a warm hand on his opening. Here he is. Michael Heron, everybody.
Hello.
Great. How are you?